right. We should be planning a wedding, not going to a funeral.
We'll get through this.
How?
By leaning on each other.
You're late.
The funeral doesn't start for an hour.
Sorry, I want to get there early and spend some time with Babe. Let her know she doesn't have to worry about JR. He's going to keep it together for little A.
Sometimes grief brings out the worst in people. What if JR can't cope?
Then I'll be there to help.
So will I.
If you had any respect for JR, you'd stay the hell away.
How is she?
Her heart's beating. I'd say that's a marked improvement over yesterday.
Thank you for saving my sister.
What, Slater? No hugs from you?
When is she gonna wake up?
My guess would be never.
David, don't say that.
Slater asked a question. I gave an honest answer. Would you prefer I lie?
She is going to wake up. She's already doing better. Her heart is stronger.
Your sister's heart condition was a separate issue. Could she have died? Yes. Is it certain she'll wake up now that it's fixed? No. Kendall sustained severe head trauma. Add in the fact that it's not her first brain injury, and the deck is already stacked against her. Now, letting an incompetent Jake Martin tinker around in her skull during a power outage, that pretty much sealed the deal.
Get out.
David, I know how hard today must be for you. No parent should ever have to bury a child, let alone two. But taking out your grief on Zach, who's going through his own hell in there, isn't going to bring Babe back.
Yeah, well, sitting vigil at Kendall's bedside isn't going to bring back either.
What if the situations were reversed? And it was Babe in that bed right now. Would you give up on her? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'll see you at the funeral.
No, you won't.
You're not going?
No. That service isn't for Babe. It's for the Chandlers so they can feel better about themselves for treating her like dirt.
It's for the people who loved her, to remember her. Her father should be there. There's still hope. I have to go feed the baby before the funeral. I'll be back very soon. I love you. You barely pretended to like Babe when she was alive. Why put on the act now?
Well, I may not have cared much for Babe, but your brother certainly did.
Then why couldn't you let them be happy? All JR wanted was to go to San Diego and move on with his family.
We are his family.
Your dad's right. JR needs you both right now.
If you do anything to make this harder for him...
I won't, I promise. I give you my word. Thank you, Pete.
We need to go. There's something I need to take care of before the funeral starts.
Well, in that case, would you do me a favor? Little A might need these when he starts thinking about his mom.
Babe has a thing for cows. Little A got Mama and Baby Cow when he was a baby. Still can't sleep without them.
You tell little A that these are not the only two people that miss having him around.
You can tell him yourself. He'll be at the funeral.
Why would JR take his son, put him through something like this?
Little A just lost his mother. He deserves a chance to say goodbye.
made this on the first day of kindergarten. She was all excited, brought it home, and couldn't wait to put it up on the fridge.
It's just not fair. When little Adam comes home from his first day of kindergarten, Babe's not going to be there waiting for him.
You will be. Clearing away space on the refrigerator for his first masterpiece.
What if that's not enough?
It has to be. You're all that little boy has left.
Daddy?
Hey, buddy. You need some help with that? Here, come here.
Oh, that's Karina.
Yeah. I'll get it. Honey, you should get dressed.
Okay.
Daddy?
Yeah, buddy.
When's Mommy coming home from heaven?
Erica hired a specialist to take over Kendall's case, so she's going to need all the details of how your son screwed up the operation. Can you do that?
You know, if the specialist that you're talking about wants details, she can ask me herself. And I will be delighted to explain to her that your wife came in with a severe skull fracture, with bone fragments embedded in her skull, causing swelling and hemorrhaging. And you know what this specialist will explain to you? That left untreated, your wife will have experienced massive brain damage and or she would have bled to death.
As opposed to the full life she's leading now.
And you want to hold a grudge or something, go ahead. Just leave my father out of it, okay?
Your father's the chief of staff at this hospital. He's responsible.
I am responsible for my actions, so why don't you just stick to pushing people down the staircase, okay? Maybe you don't know this, but Taylor might not walk again.
Do you remember when I told you that Mommy went to heaven because the angels came and got her because she wasn't feeling good? Yeah. Well, she made it there, and they made her an angel. And she's looking down on us right now. Now, we might not be able to see her, but she's there watching over us, loving you. And you know, when I miss her, you know what makes me feel better? Just being with you.
JR. It's time. Okay, go.
Don't bother.
The house may show better in the light.
It's all right. I've seen it. Just draw up the lease and make the start date effective immediately.
I'll go get the papers.
You did what you thought was best for Kendall.
Don't have to do that, Pop. You don't have to defend me, okay? I screwed up. You already told me once I screwed up. I screwed up. The lights went out. I should have closed.
Yeah.
That's what I should have done.
Jake, now I've gone over the notes again, and I've now interviewed everybody who was in the OR at the time. If you had waited to complete the surgery, Kendall could have died. So what you did, it wasn't standard procedure, but it was the right decision.
Well, good luck telling that to the board when you're slapped with a lawsuit. Actually, Dad, you're probably going to get slapped with 2 lawsuits, I'm telling you now, because Taylor's not very happy with my treatment either. So, you know what I'll do? Maybe I'll just resign. No, seriously, Pop, man, I'll resign. I'll save you the trouble of firing me. I could do it right now.
All right. That's enough. That's enough. You're not responsible for what happened to Kendall, any more than you're responsible for what happened to...
Not true. It's not true. I shouldn't have gotten into a shoving match with Zach. Maybe Taylor wouldn't have fallen down the staircase.
Well, in that case, as I say it, you've got 2 choices. You can keep on beating up on yourself over something that can't be changed, or you can focus on helping someone who can.